I hope you have unlimited text messaging. Chapter 30, Conversation 25. A butterfly flaps its wings on Pennsylvania Avenue. Cuddle Bunny. I just want to see how you were doing. Me. You wanted to see if I've fallen into the bottle yet. 54 days and counting. Cuddle Bunny. Or started working with Coulson on that special project we talked about last time. Me. No. The most exciting thing I did last night was watch Zootopia with the junior archers. Very timely with all the enhanced people phobia going around. Cuddle Bunny. That's already on DVD? Me. Things like that are not an issue for me. Cuddle Bunny. Of course not. Me. Consider it one of the nice things about being Tony Stark. Everyone sends me screeners, which makes up for the fact that I can't watch a movie without renting out the theater outside of a premiere. Even then, there's paparazzi everywhere. Dull bird brain that I'm not sleeping with his wife, no matter what Christina Everhart says. Cuddle Bunny. We saw, and Clint said that you're too much in love with someone else to even try to flirt with Laura. Me. Nice to know that someone doesn't see me as a total whore. Cuddle Bunny. Speaking of ridiculous things about you on the international news, apparently you're meeting with the president today? Me. Wow, they're actually reporting the real news instead of focusing on celebrity breakups. I'm impressed. Cuddle Bunny. You're actually meeting with the president? Me. You save a guy from dying a couple of times and you're able to schedule a coffee date. Cuddle Bunny. I thought you cashed in all of your brownie points for your presidential pardon. Me. Did you know that the Ultron project was originally a joint venture between Pym Industries, S.H.I.E.L.D., probably the Hydra division, and the DoD? I'm just the idiot who came along and thought they could fix it, and instead I made murder bots. Now the development of artificial intelligence is illegal. Cuddle Bunny. No, mostly because you decided to revive the project without telling anybody what you were doing. Me. And the president would like to keep it that way. And in the interest of transparency, I should probably let you know that I'm having this coffee date to talk to the president about choosing someone halfway competent to be the new head of the agency in charge of enforcement of the Accords. Me. Because you're AWOL. Coulson is lobbying for someone with powers to be the new boss to alleviate public panic. Others are lobbying for someone that will get rid of the problem. Enhanced person internment camps. Here we go. Cuddle Bunny. Where do you stand? Me. I'm deemed competent person who is not xenophobic. Considering my name is the best on the short list for the new S.H.I.E.L.D. director, it's not looking good. Cuddle Bunny. At least you are smart enough to know that a database of all enhanced people is dangerous if it's easy for anybody to break into. Me. Because the watchdogs and similar organizations have been using it to target people with powers. But if you use your powers to protect yourself, you're the one who gets arrested. Don't you just love double standards? Practically everyone else on the list would bring us one step closer to enhanced person internment camps. Cuddle Bunny. It can't be that bad. Me. The next best candidates are the recently powered Jeffrey the PR guru, followed by your ex, and that's only because we have good blackmail information on him to keep him in check. Cuddle Bunny. That's problematic. Do either actually have any military or law enforcement experience whatsoever? Me. Political appointees don't always have the necessary background needed to do the job, although considering the S.H.I.E.L.D. image problem, a PR person might be helpful. Sometimes it's more about who you know, and the former congressional staffer is very anti-enhanced person and knows a lot of people. Really, the list just goes downhill from there. Cuddle Bunny. The president has a really hard time picking decent political appointees. Me, the fact that I'm on the list says that all on its own. I'm pretty much on probation due to creating murder bots. I'm probably only on the list as a legacy or as a means to manipulate me into making weapons again. Cuddle Bunny. You have said multiple times that you wanted to be Secretary of Defense. Me. As a joke. I don't want to be in charge of any federal agency. I shouldn't be in charge of any agency. I shouldn't even be in charge of the Avengers, but they won't let Rhodey take that role because he can't be out in the field, and he won't let me sue the government for violating the ADA to get him the position. Manic depression they can deal with, but wheelchair utilization is too much. Cuddle Bunny. You could still be director of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think the organization has a long history of non-traditionally able leaders. Me. I fucking love you. Cuddle Bunny. What? Me. You're just brilliant. Rhodey is the perfect candidate to suggest for director of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm pissed I didn't think of it. The man is brilliant. He did end up at MIT on a full-rate scholarship. He's career military, which apparently is POTUS's only requirement for the position. He is definitely loyal to the U.S. government, so much so that he stole my suit. Cuddle Bunny. Because you let him. Me, that's a technicality. At the same time, Rhodey thinks things out. He's not a blind yes man. He's going to consider everything before he makes a decision. I trust his judgment. He signed the Accords because he believes in the need for oversight, but not draconian regulations that only hurt people. He would be a good balance to enhance people are just weapons Ross. Cuddle Bunny. I think anyone would be a good counterpart to Ross. Colonel Rhodes is a good leader. He is someone that I would be willing to follow. Me, because he's one of us. Cuddle Bunny. Exactly. Me. That means you would qualify under Coulson's criteria. Would you be willing to negotiate with him in S.H.I.E.L.D. if he was in charge of the organization? Cuddle Bunny. Do you mean coming under the Accords? Me. I don't know, maybe. Things keep getting worse in the world, and I think I would sleep better at night if I knew you were close by and able to save the world without worrying about getting arrested. If you do. Cuddle Bunny. I'm starting to see your point about the need for oversight. At the same time, I don't want to be forced to take action against innocent people, or sit by and do nothing as other people get hurt, just because I don't have authorization. I trust that Colonel Rhodes wouldn't have a hidden agenda, but others I wouldn't be so sure about. Me, I'll take that over the hell no that any of the other candidates would elicit. Cuddle Bunny. I would have a similar reaction to you as well. Me, good to know. But we both know Rhodey is a better choice. I'm glad you could come up with someone that maybe you could work with because I was almost desperate enough to suggest Agent Scary take over, but I don't think she would ever want a desk job again. Cuddle Bunny. Why would you suggest Agent May? Why do you think that I would be able to work with her? Me. 1, she's competent. 2, she is not completely xenophobic. Cuddle Bunny. That still doesn't take away the problem of not knowing her. I can't blindly trust someone that I haven't worked with. Me. Except you gotta do know her. Biblically, in fact. Me. Oh shit, I was planning to delete that, not send it. Cuddle Bunny. Tony, what are you talking about? Me. We are just pulling up to the White House now, and I have to get Lila out of her car seat. I have to go. Cuddle Bunny. You're bringing a 6-year-old to the presidential meeting? Did you just curse in front of a 6-year-old? Cuddle Bunny. Tony, are you there? Cuddle Bunny. Tony, please write me back. I'm worried. Cuddle Bunny. Tony, how do I know Melinda May? Cuddle Bunny. Tony, why are you ignoring me? Cuddle Bunny. Ross, did it toss you under the bath the moment you showed up at the White House? Cuddle Bunny. Tony, just let me know that you're safe. Or, Friday, can you please tell me that he's okay? Cuddle Bunny. I get worried about you. I worry about you all the time. Maybe more than I should. Cuddle Bunny. I hate being so far away from you, and I know you're not telling me how complicated things are. Clint still has contacts at S.H.I.E.L.D., and the new leadership are making things as bureaucratic as ever. How are you really dealing with the breakup being public? I hope you are not paying more attention to the stupid people than you should be. They don't know you. They don't know how big your heart is. Cuddle Bunny. Even Pepper has gone on TV to defend you. She actually said things fell apart because your heart was too big to just care about one person. She's right. Cuddle Bunny. Sometimes I think you care too much. How can you care about me at all after what I did? If I kept Bucky from falling, then there would have never been a Winter Soldier, and maybe your parents would have died on that December night in 1991. I don't get how you can still care about me after everything. I don't deserve it.